Alex, you pitched a story about a young man who is very close to becoming the next member of the Assembly. He's being backed by Senator Ray Lesniak. The interesting twist is he has a prior issue with voter fraud. What do you got?
Well, Bill, Jamel Holley is the mayor of Roselle, and he is a man on the make. He's 35 years old. His town has an A-plus credit rating. He's the public works director in Irvington, and he's the odds-on favorite to ascend to the Assembly next week. Joe Crine's been installed as the sheriff in Union County and can't serve in the Assembly anymore. His seat is vacant. And so what they do is the Democratic members of the committees in the towns in the 20th district are going to gather next week and choose a new assemblyman. Jamel Holley has got the backing of State Senator Ray Lesniak, and that's good because Ray carries a lot of power up there. I went to the suburban golf course in Union, which is Ray Lesniak's base of operations, and hopped behind the bar to talk about the two, and I asked Lesniak about the support for Jamel.
Obviously, the voters have to vote. The committee people have to vote. I haven't heard anyone lining up opposed to Jamel. Everyone loves Jamel.
Now, Holley is a former legislative aide and a councilman, but in 2009 he ran afoul of voter fraud laws. He was charged by the State Police Official Corruption Bureau with tampering with absentee ballots that were being put together in a race where he was not a candidate. He was working for the candidate, and the state police said that 20 of those ballots were improperly filled out. He ended up getting pretrial intervention. His record was expunged, and he said it was actually a good thing for him.
Luckily, I was able to survive it, but it was one of the best experiences of my life for me to be able to go through that process, see how the law works, and still come out even doing the best thing that I like to do, and that's representing the people of New Jersey.
The real question is, why is it that Ray Lesniak and this small group of insiders get to pick these new members of the Assembly? You know, New Jersey, I don't think the voters realize that every time there's a vacancy, it's the party of the vacancy that then collects as a convention and anoints the next successor.
Holley is not the only guy, because here in Mercer County, there's going to be a selection made for a seat next week. Also, when Celeste Riley vacated her seat in South Jersey to become clerk, they're going to put somebody else in there that's a
four in 1 month.
My problem lies with the system. I'm tired of looking at the system and seeing even the appearance of impropriety, because in New Jersey, the appearance usually leads to a reality of impropriety. And I'm also tired of this sort of insider picking.
Could they really not find anybody else who had not faced any criminal charges? Was he really the best one? Why can't we see some of those resumes?
But this is how it works, though. You know, somebody gets the job, they become the mayor, then they become a freeholder, then the freeholder vacates, and the mayor moves up to freeholder, and the freeholder moves up to Assembly. And then once you get to the Assembly and the Senate, you get a $300,000 a year Port Authority job.